Una niña tenía un reloj nuevo, potente nuevo modelo. Su novio se lo pedía porque tenía el deseo de verlo. Y una tarde de verano su novio se lo pidió y estándole registrando la máquina le partió. Cuando la niña escuchó que ruido y vio que el reloj se la había partido. Y se la niña con la
And a typical day, we'll start the day with a technique class with Melissa. She's a fantastic technique teacher, and she'll give the students warm-ups that will really line up their body for the day's work. And then you have a creative portion of the day with me, and that's an opportunity to open up to new possibility. The last part of the day, the composition part, we really try to take those new discoveries and the new movement and bring them back to flamenco.
So what I really like about the workshop is that it incorporates creativity and spontaneity and play.
And repeat it to know it, and connect as you do it, so you can really be in the same space.
Which usually in flamenco classes just doesn't happen. So to get to do that and get to see everyone coming up with their own stuff it's awesome.
Keep going. One more minute, give it everything you got.
Holly is an awesome teacher in the sense that she brings everything that her background in modern dance and choreography and setting up a space where it's just comfortable to play and to watch each other playing.
Those movements, doing one and then another.
Yeah, she creates this atmosphere where there's just very little judgment, and it feels so supportive, and I think a lot of that is her knowing how to facilitate that kind of thing.
Yeah, good.
And then Melissa, I've been taking with her for a little bit now, and she's the most badass flamenco instructor. She's so good about technique and about actually explaining how the body works in flamenco and like what muscles to use and where to posture yourself, and she's just really supportive.
Okay, we have completed the first portion of our day. You guys did great. You guys are doing great.
What I like about the workshop is, first of all, everything, but to break that down a little bit more, I love the fact that it's a really intense physical workout in the morning with a very deep creative side to it in the afternoon. I don't think I've ever experienced this much exhaustion at the end of it. I think the teachers are absolutely amazing. They're the best. They've hit on something here that's really unique that I've never come across in any other class before. It's really awakened a creative side of myself that I don't think I've ever given much attention to.
I've been doing so many, performances and whatnot through other people that this really makes me understand my own desires a little bit stronger and learn my own capabilities a little bit more and push myself to the next.
And then I added
I think Melissa and Holly are fantastic. They both have really great energy, and both in very different ways. Holly's dynamic is all about expression and creativity and emotion and opening yourself to to the core. And Melissa is so strong and so grounded and so defined. She's fantastic at explaining what she wants to see, what it could be, and kind of giving us that little push that we need. It's really great.
I also believe firmly that for you to be able to be expressive in dance, you have to have a very good base and technique.
Melissa, I've danced with every teacher in the Bay Area, I think, and I love them all, and they all were there for me, and they helped me get to where I'm at today. That she is top of the line. She asks the questions, what is your intention with the dance? What is your intention with that footwork you're doing? Everything has to have an intention, out of respect for flamenco. Holly has a way of drawing the emotion out of you, fleshing it out so you can look at it and go, what am I going to do with all this, and making something really beautiful out of it.
When I see them drop down into themselves, it's like you can feel like an energetic charge in the room, and everyone feels it and everyone moves through it together. So it's really a transformative experience.
Asking them, and for some of them it's quite a challenge to see how they can inject some of their personality in the movements, and to in some cases to create whole sections of movements.
I was talking to one of my friends who's also in the workshop, and I said, I feel like I'm having this physical and emotional exfoliation. It's been amazing. Being in a space where I'm learning technique, but I'm also creating my own movement and my own, really focusing on my own style. Whereas before I felt like I was more this empty vessel wanting to receive information and knowledge of everyone around me, and now I'm realizing that I have a knowledge within myself to start creating. So I feel like this workshop has really given me a key to unlock that within myself.
It's really magical to see people open up and to see what comes out when people are given a space that energetically pushes them and challenges them, and at the same time holds them so they feel safe.
What I like about the Deeper Lab workshop is that it provides, first of all, just a kind of relation of time to really sink into the dance itself and kind of breathe and live the language of flamenco, which usually we just pop in for a momentary class, in the midst of our busy lives. I feel like now, after attending this workshop, I feel a deeper sense of commitment to myself as a dancer, and to continuing to explore that and commit to the discipline, commit to the artistry and creativity that it demands. It's kind of like an initiation.
Flamenco is one of these art forms that is so layered and so it's so multifaceted and so complex. Your study of it really doesn't ever stop.
The instructors of this workshop are absolutely lovely and warm and welcoming, and as they've said to us earlier, they complement each other. I think Melissa brings obviously years of flamenco training and history and deep knowledge, and the technique that is required, but she's also just a truly amazing artist, and it's fun to be able to be in the presence of her sharing that a little bit more with us, now that there's just more space and time for that.
Intensify by going
And Holly is just absolute kind of warmth and gratitude and welcoming, and I think that's a really important aspect to this workshop, because it can be a little daunting to begin down this path of exploring your artistry through dance.
Some of the changes that I've seen are more awareness of their personal creativity. Holly's skill as a creative coach, a creativity coach, comes into play. She's really skilled at getting that out of people.
Already, just after a few days, that I'm understanding flamenco differently, and I'm understanding my body differently with the flamenco. And it's not all about pounding your shoes into the floor every day, but a deeper understanding of what we're doing. And the Deeper Lab helps us to do that. And she commands attention, and she commands her classroom, and that is the way it should be in flamenco.
Shh. No noise, please. Place your foot on the ground and let it fall.
Holly, she's the heart. Holly's the heart, and she brings love and kindness to us when we're tearing ourselves apart in the classroom.
Good, good. Keep going, keep working.
And Holly comes in and she's like, keep loving, just keep loving yourself. Don't doubt yourself, just keep loving yourself. Well, Melissa's all like, yes, chef. So there you go.
I love the teachers. I could just kiss them and eat them up. I love them both. They're amazing, amazing, amazing women.
There's something about performing artists that is really, really a different animal. I think it takes a unique individual to want to share their art on themselves with the world.
Half the time they don't even notice that it's coming out, that it just comes out naturally. So that's been really great.